Welcome. Come in and say hello. Hello, welcome. Come in and say hello. How is everyone doing today? It is Thursday. Thank goodness. Trying to fix his hair so his hair don't. Hi, Pumpkin. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing, sweetie? I don't know what the heck happened. My camera just like went blank. So I don't know what happened. I'm doing good, Pumpkin. How about yourself, sweetheart? Oh, that's good, Pumpkin. I'm glad you're doing good. Is the weather nice there today? Where you're at? It's kind of gloomy here today, but hey, I'll take it. It's okay. Pumpkin, am I lagging or anything? Let me know if like my video goes blank or lagging or anything. Let me know. Oh, it's beautiful outside. Hopefully you get to get outside and enjoy the beautiful day. Welcome everybody. Please come in and say hello. Okay, good. I'm glad because sometimes I can't tell if I'm lagging or whatever. It's just, oh, one of those days. I got my new baby. Well, he's not new. I've had him for about a couple of months. I got him last year for Christmas. It's almost a year. I love this little boy. He's a full body silicone. He's a full body silicone. He's 19. Well, no, I'm sorry. He's 20 inches long. And I love him. Oh, thank you. Doesn't he look so real just laying here? His name is Jaden. I thought I'd bring him out a little bit today just to show everybody. So what's new with you, Pumpkin? Anything exciting? Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving or for all the good food? I'm getting ready for the good food. I can't wait. I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I'm definitely ready. Welcome, everybody. Please come. Oh, you are? Yay! Sorry about that, Pumpkin. Something, my YouTube channel keeps kicking me out for some reason. I don't know what is wrong. YouTube, it's a doll, not a real baby. Oh, I'm excited for Thanksgiving too. To spend time with family, friends, you know, and all the good food. That's what I can't wait for. You said your dad was cooking Thanksgiving this year? Ooh, I missed it. Oh, I missed your live, sweetie. I'm sorry. Oh, I wish I would have been there. It was probably early in the morning and I was still sleeping. You gotta let me know when you go live, girl, so I can come and watch. And I've got it on notification for it to tell me when you go live, but for some reason it didn't come through. I might make a little quick live stream and say Happy Thanksgiving, you know, on that day. Did you get your Christmas tree up yet? Are you going to put your Christmas tree up now, or are you going to wait till after Thanksgiving? We usually wait till after Thanksgiving to put our tree up. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, sweetie. That way I can come in and keep an eye on your live so that way nobody says anything bad in your stream. Hi, Evelyn. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd kind of wear it today instead of a different color. The problem is wearing a white shirt like this, your bra shows through. That's the only thing that sucks. This is a very see-through, well, not like super see-through, but it's a little see-through. I got my full body silicone baby boy right here with me. He's decided he wanted to come live with me. No, we don't have our Christmas tree up yet. After Thanksgiving. Oh, yay. That's okay. That's okay, Evelyn. You're entitled to say what you want on your... I'm having issues again with YouTube. YouTube, knock this shit off. No, it's okay, Evelyn. You're entitled to say what you want to say on your live, sweetheart. You're entitled to do what you want. I'm sorry. My video might be going in and out, and going black. I don't know what the heck is wrong with my YouTube. I don't know. It's just annoying. Yeah, we're going to put up our Christmas tree after Thanksgiving, Pumpkin. That's what we do. It is annoying, Evelyn. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it. I'll be just sitting here and all of a sudden, kicks me out. I don't know why it shuts off. Nothing's wrong on my end. My internet's fine. So I don't know. Don't ask me. Hang in there, Evelyn. It's been tough it's been a bumpy road. But I'll tell you, girl, it might be YouTube. I don't know. It's just been a very rocky road the last couple of days. I don't know. It's just... Come in, everyone. There's 6 people. Come in and say hello. Don't be just watching. Come in and say hi. Oh, I guess your son went off to school this morning, Evelyn, so you kind of got the whole house to yourself a little bit to relax. it's been tough lately for everyone, but sometimes we have to let them talk and use. Ain't that the truth, Evelyn? Ain't that the truth? It's like, they're going to say things and we just got to just, whatever. That's why we have the block and delete. Block and delete. That's what we do. Oh, that's good. Well, I hope everything goes well with your dad at his appointment. I hope everything goes well. Yes, remember to like, share, and subscribe, everyone. Hit that like button. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. I got my coffee. I'm hoping it'll wake me up. I think I've done enough venting and crying a lot, so. Hello, bestie. Look who's here. Mr. Jaden. Mr. Jaden made it today. Yeah, because the doctors are worried about his. Oh. Well, I will keep him in my prayers. I will definitely keep him in my prayers. He says hi. You gonna wave at Auntie Connie? He thought he'd hang out with me for a little bit today. He's a heavy little boy. He's 10 pounds. So I thought, well, I got my coffee. I'm going to sit and relax. There you go, Evelyn. Some peace and quiet to yourself to just reflect and just gather your thoughts and get things done. Clean, whatever you got to do while everybody's gone and out of your hair. That way you get everything clean, straight and organized, and have a little Evelyn time. You got to have some. Connie's in the house. Evelyn, Connie says hi. Oh. Ooh, good luck, Connie. Today is Thursday. I gotta do some laundry here, so I'm not gonna be on here for very long. I'll probably be on here till maybe like 12 my time. Then I gotta do some laundry. And then I need to vacuum, of course. I know, Connie. I wish I could help you, sweetheart. I really wish I could. And then I gotta mop the floor over there because it's been raining on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. And I need to mop the floor, and I need to mop the kitchen, not the kitchen floor, the bathroom floor. I cleaned my guinea pigs. So my guinea pigs are all clean. Their cages are all nice and clean and purty. My dogs are just chilling and relaxing today. I might put on a Christmas movie later. I might. I don't know. Hi, Slay Queen. How are you, sweetie? How are you? This is my little silicone baby boy. His name is Jaden. He wanted to come on here today. How are you doing, Slay Queen? I'm good. I'm doing really good. It's been a rough couple of days, but I'm getting through it. Just taking it day by day and taking a deep breath. Connie, I don't know if Evelyn has Facebook Messenger anymore. I think she has Google Chat. Or she can text on the phone, you know. The radio station has Christmas music on now. Oh my gosh, Pumpkin. I might turn on my radio and listen to Christmas music. I might do that. You know, to kind of get me in the spirit, you know. I might watch the Thanksgiving. I think the Charlie Brown has a Thanksgiving special. I might watch Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, I'm ready for Christmas, girl. I'm ready. I want to watch some Christmas movies. I've got to watch my tradition movies. Miracle on 34th Street, White Christmas, Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. Of course, it's a classic. You know, those are the kind of movies that I got to watch. The radio station is Sunny 106. Yeah, see, you live in a different state than I do. All right, Connie. Love you. Bye, bestie. At least if I have Evelyn or Pumpkin in here as a mod just to help me out in case something goes wrong. Our radio station is 102.5 KEZK. It's soft rock music. They play a lot of like 80s and 90s music, kind of. You know, we kind of have like, it's like a soft rock, you know. They play a lot of 80s and 90s music. And then they'll sometimes throw in some 70s music, you know, like the Supremes and some of that kind of music, you know. I like some country music. You should watch The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's really good movie. It made me cry. The Christmas Pageant. Who's in that? Who is in that, Slay Queen? Anybody famous? And it's called The Best Christmas Pageant. I'll have to look that up. I think, you know, like our traditions as growing up as kids, my mom we always watched after the Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade. Oh, the Beatles music. Yeah, so does my mom. She likes that. She also likes Elvis. You know. I mean, I like some of the music. I like some of the older music today. I mean, I like the older music then. I don't like some of the new music today. It's just, it sends bad messages. You know, just. I like some of the 80s and 90s music. That was good stuff back then. I'll have to check out that movie though, Slay Queen. I can't really remember who was all in it. But let me go check. Okay. Yeah, I'm always looking for new Christmas movies and cool things to watch. Because, like, after, you know, the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade, we watched that. And then right after that, we always watched Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. Lauren Graham is in it and played. Oh, she played on Gilmore Girls. Oh, see, I never watched Gilmore Girls. Let me sit you down here, baby boy. My leg is killing me. Oh, are you guys going to watch the Thanksgiving? Oh, I am. I'm watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm just kind of disappointed in the Thanksgiving Day Parade a little bit. They don't have the good music artists like they used to. Oh, on Thanksgiving, that's what we turn on. We watch it. We eat snacks and just hang out with family. And then after that, we watch like a Christmas movie. We watch either Miracle on 34th Street, Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation, or Jingle All the Way. Just all kinds of Christmas music. I mean, movies we watch after that. Yeah, that's all it is, Slay Queen. I don't understand that. It's just a bunch of people I don't even know. It's like, you know, when they had like the Backstreet Boys, they had NSYNC one time. They had really good artists back then. They used to have good ones. Now it's just all these rappers that I've never heard of in my entire life. And I'm like, who are you? It makes me old. I just like looking at all the balloons and stuff like that. Yeah, they have just random people, and I'm like, I don't know you. Nope. But I like the balloons and the floats. That's what I look, and the marching bands, because sometimes our school bands from our state go in it, and it's really awesome. I like the marching bands. I like watching them play. You know, I like that, and then I also just watch all the different um, floats. They're really pretty. Some of the floats are really neat looking, and I was like, wow. Or you'll see some of the balloons, and you're like, I remember that when I was a kid. That's old. Like it's still there. You know. Yeah, that's me too, Slay Queen. That's me. I just watch the balloons and the floats. And the marching bands. Yeah, that's the same with my family. We do too. Bye, Slay Queen. Have a blessed day, sweetheart. Have a great day. Yeah, Pumpkin, that's exactly how it is with my family. We get up early in the morning, turn on the parade, and watch it. I'll see you in Butterflies Live if she goes live today. I'll check. I'll see you over there. Or if MJ goes live. Do you ever do videos though, Slay Queen? I'll have to come check out your channel. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it, but I just don't like the snow and ice, Pumpkin. I don't like the ice on the ground because I worry about people. I just like snow for Christmas morning, and then after that, it could go back to wherever it came from. That's all I want. It's just, oh, and then I love A Christmas Story. That's another classic movie. That's a classic. You can't beat that. That really gets you in the Christmas spirit. I like watching all those kinds of movies. And then, of course, the classics, the Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree, them, and all those other cartoon movies. I love watching those, the classics. It just makes you feel like a kid again. I'll be up early on Thanksgiving and just enjoying Thanksgiving and spending time with family. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and then watching the parade. Oh, you do? Oh, give her lots of love. I bet that dog is spoiled. Oh, there you go. There you go, girl. There you go, Evelyn. Multitasking. That's usually what I do. I'll put on somebody that I watch live, and I'll just put it on, and I'll be mopping or vacuuming or cleaning, and then I'll come back and check. You know. I always got to do multi things. Sometimes it gets a little crazy because it's my ADD. So I'll be up early on Thanksgiving, definitely, watching the parade and just chilling out and relaxing. No crazy people coming in yet. Nobody yet. That's why I said, you could always be in the background, Evelyn. You can every once in a while say hello or something, but, in the background, just watching. That's what I usually do when you go live. I'm watching. And I'll come in and say hello if I have to or something, but I'm watching. I'm like James Bond. We have to watch out for everybody. Just to make sure everybody has a safe and happy life, doing what they love on YouTube. Yeah, I like him, and then the Tom Cruise movies, Mission Impossible. I'm watching. You gotta watch. You just have to. You have to. There are some people who are in the action that will come in the live and say this, boom, 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 don't do this, don't do that. And then there's people that are behind the scenes. They're just watching. Oh, the Charlie Brown Christmas show is our favorite too. And the Grinch, oh yes. I like the cartoon Grinch, and oh, Terminator. That's it. I think I'm more Terminator, I think I am. I think. James Bond? No, that's not me. I like the movie Grinch with Jim Carrey, and I also like the Grinch cartoon. I watch both. I mean, Jim Carrey played the best Grinch ever, I think. My husband loves watching the Charlie Brown, anything Charlie Brown. My husband loves the Charlie Brown show. You know, he loves that all. Unfortunately, my husband has to work Thanksgiving Day. Sucks. Oh, I do too. I love Jim Carrey. He played that so well. I love all of his movies, I think. Oh, yes, the Hallmark Christmas shows are also really good. Yes, Pumpkin, I agree with you on that one. Did you ever see the movie The Christmas Shoes? Oh my God, every time I watch that, I cry. I cry. I have the Hallmark channel. I watched a lot of the Hallmark Christmas shows. I love watching those. I love all of Jim Carrey movies, I think. All of them are really good. He's just funny, you know. You could just sit and watch him, you know, and he would just make you laugh. You know, just I liked him in Liar Liar, The Mask, you know. He just I liked him. Oh, did you see him? Oh, and Bruce Almighty, yeah. That's a classic. You can't beat those. Did you see him in The Christmas Carol, the anime one that he did, the Christmas Carol? That was a good one. If you haven't seen that one, Evelyn, that was a good one. You gotta watch that one. And Ace Ventura. I mean, come on. Evelyn, you haven't seen it? Oh my God, you gotta watch that. You'll love it. And I think your son will love it too. He plays that part so good. It's just, it's good. It's good. The Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. Just look it up and you'll find. I think it might be on Disney or Netflix. You'll just have to look. Have you been to Disney World when it's dark? No, I haven't, Pumpkin. I have not been to Disney World. I want to go so bad, but I hear it's very, very expensive. Yeah, so I would love to go. Have you? Hi, little sweethearts, dolls, nursery. Oh, I love Jim Carrey too. Yeah, we were just talking about it. I loved him in all of his movies that he's done, like Ace Ventura and The Mask, Liar Liar, The Grinch. I mean, Jim Carrey is a classic. Oh, myself and I and Irene or something. Myself and I. That was a good one with him. Oh, lucky Pumpkin, you're lucky, girl. My nose is itching. I've never been to Disney World, but I'm hoping I will get there one day. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. If I win the lottery. There's a lot of movies that I like. And I like Chevy Chase. You know, I like him as an actor. He's funny in movies. I like him in all of the Lampoon National Vacation movies. He's just so friggin' hilarious. Just sometimes he kind of reminds me of my mom sometimes because she goes a little overboard on some stuff. So I just kind of laugh because he reminds me of my mom a little bit. And then Rusty and Audrey kind of remind me of me and my brother. You know, a little bit. Not everything that they do, but just some of the stuff. It just kind of reminds me of us. I used to live in Orlando, so I got to go. Oh, lucky. Oh, I hear it's really beautiful at that time of the year when they decorate for Christmas. Disney goes all out, from what I've heard. I would love to go. It's just for one, I have to find a place to take my pets because I have 2 dogs and 5 guinea pigs. But I have somebody who could watch my guinea pigs, but it's my dogs that I have, and most kennels out here are very expensive. Oh, when you guys were little. I'm hoping someday I'll get to go. I'm hoping. I really am. Every time we try to save money to do it, something bad happens. Isn't that the way it usually does in life? You save something aside, and then all of a sudden the car breaks down. They have an on-site kennel, but is it expensive? Hi, AZ. How are you? And some hotels don't allow dogs. You have to keep them in a crate, so that way the people can clean, I guess. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing awesome. Do you have the Kansas City Chiefs as your profile picture? I love the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think they're going to make it to the playoffs this year. I like the Kansas City Chiefs. They're awesome. They're my favorite football team. Yeah, I heard that when I went, the kennel wasn't expensive. I don't know how now. Yeah, I don't know. I know somebody told me that they do have on site, but do they have hotels where they can let dogs be in there? Because I have a King Shepherd and I don't have a big crate for him, but he's very gentle. He don't bite. He don't do nothing. He don't pee in the house or nothing. He's housebroken. So it's like, And I told my husband, I thought if we ever go, we would just rent an RV and we could just take the dog and find an RV park down there somewhere and just park it down there. Now with my guinea pigs, I know I can't take them on trips because their stomachs and everything, they don't handle trips. But I have somebody who could watch my guinea pigs for me. Lots of hotels in Orlando and... Oh, really? Okay. I'll have to check that out. My husband and I are kind of like... Oh, really? Yeah, because my husband and I are kind of like planning and looking for different resorts and different hotels and places down there that allow dogs. So, because I don't want to leave my dog here in a kennel and then be away from him in case if something happens. You know what I mean? Because he's my baby and I would worry, you know. And out here, I think it's like $500 a week or something like that and that's a lot of money, you know. So, and I know that people will say, oh, they've got cameras where you can look at your dog. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Poor baby. I'm so sorry to hear about your guinea pig. Oh. Do you think you'll ever get another one? I'm sorry to hear about your guinea pig. I'm very sorry. Were they old? Really? Okay, that's another thing I'll check out, Pumpkin. I'll have to check them out too. I'll have to check that out because I want to, um, get all my options of places that allow dogs. Because, I mean, I thought we'd get an RV and we can take our dog and I can leave my guinea pigs here with my best friend that she would take care of them for me. But my husband was also saying maybe after the piggies pass. Oh, she was 7.5. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a good long time though that she lived. That's a good long time. Yeah, it's never easy when you lose a pet. I know I lost two, I've lost 3 guinea pigs. I lost my male guinea pig, Dobby, uh, 2 years ago. Um, and then I lost I rescued two guinea pigs, sisters, and they were abused really bad and mistreated, and they had a hard life the first year. And then a friend of mine rescued them, and I got them from her because she nursed them back to health and tried to get them back to, a good weight and everything. So then I took them. But, the damage was done on one of them already. But I gave them a good life. They lived another 3 years. Yeah. So, actually, no, they lived about 2 more years and then they passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. These people, hi, Aaron. These people had the two sisters when they were born, left them in a bird cage, like a bird cage. Left them in a bird cage in the dark in a room with two German shepherds. Sorry, guys, my nose is starting to run, so yeah. And then they put them on a website. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get my nose here. They left him in a bird cage, and they advertised on there's a guinea pig Facebook page in my state, and somebody showed a picture of them, and they were just in filth and disgusting. And they told them that they were looking for someone to adopt them. If they weren't, they were just going to open their back door and just throw the pigs out in the yard and let them run. Princess was my special needs pig. She was blind. I mean, not blind. She had hay poke in her eye so bad that it kind of covered her eyes so she could see, but she was kind of hunched over, and her front legs were like this, stiff like this, so she would walk like this. Her front legs could not go straight down. They were just stuck like this. And she was very, very thin. And so the lady who saw that post immediately ran down there, got the guinea pigs, and then she kept them for like a month or two to try to get them better. She took them to the vet and everything. And then she reached out in a group to ask anybody who wanted to adopt these piggies. And when I saw it, I reached out to her and told her that I would take them. And then her sister, Tinkerbell, was permanently blind. So Princess was like her CNI pig. So I adopted Princess first, and then they kept Tinkerbell because they didn't think nobody would want Tinkerbell because, she was blind and she was kind of snippy. So I had Princess for like a week or something, and then they reached out to me again and said that, hey, do you want her sister? Because her sister is not coming out. Her sister's staying, not eating, not doing anything. And so we said, yes, we'll take Tinkerbell. So we went and picked up Tinkerbell and put them with Princess and everything. So they had a good life for another 2 years, and then they just, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Princess. I don't know what killed her. I don't know. She could have had something, you know, like heart issues or something I didn't know. But she had a good life. She was a happy piggy, and Tinkerbell was happy. She did really good without her sister. We kept her in one of those puppy tents, like it's a round tent with the mesh around it. So like when you take them and traveling and stuff. I know people say that's abusive, but we had to do that because, again, Tinkerbell was blind, and a big cage for her getting around by herself was not good, so she didn't feel comfortable. So we just kept her in that little cage, that little tent that she knew that familiar, and then we would take her out, let her roll on the bed, let her play on the floor, let her on the bed. So she got to come out and everything, so she wasn't like trapped in there. She just sleep in there and eat, so I felt bad for her. But she had a good life and everything, and then just one day she just died. I had guinea pigs that passed away about a year ago after I got her from. Oh, wow. Now, I heard skinny pigs are really sensitive to the heat and the cold, and that they have to be they require a little bit more care. See, that's just wrong. Just because they have heart failure or they're blind and you just want to get rid of them, like, what's wrong with you? You know, they deserve to have a good life just like anybody else, you know. It's like Princess, you know, I mean, Tinkerbell was blind. She couldn't see nothing, but she was just the most sweetest, most loving little piggy ever. She knew your voice. I would go, Tinky Winky, my little Tinky Winky. And every time I would hear it, she'd perk her little head up, you know, put her little paws up on the edge, like, Mommy, Mommy. You know, it was so cute, you know. And then I rescued Belle and Luna from another lady. Apparently, she got it for her 10-year-old daughter's birthday. And the little girl was so happy, you know, got the piggies. She was having fun with them. But then when she found out that they require a lot of work, she didn't want them anymore. So we rescued her and her sister. Belle and Luna's very gentle. She'll come out and play with you, you know. But basically, Bella and Luna do not like to come out. They just want to be left alone. Just give them their food, their pellets, their water, their vegetables, their hay, and just, they're like, give it to me and get away from me. You know, but they are sweet little piggies. They've always been shy. They don't like coming out. They're very timid. And then we rescued, we had bought Hermione, Chase, and Dobby. And Coco, they had Coco from when she was little, and the woman who had Coco was pregnant, and it was harder for her to clean the cage and take care of Coco because now she was going to have a baby, so she didn't have the time. So she gave us Coco, and Coco is just the happiest little piggy you've ever seen. She just loves to give kisses. She cuddles with you. Oh my God. And she's a little sassy little girl. Oh, I thought about it at one time getting a rabbit pumpkin. I thought about it at one time. Um, it's just that I don't know if it's all rabbits do it or if just certain rabbits, but that they like to chew on things like baseboards, furniture, things like that. So I would have to like baby proof a room if I ever got rabbits. They're beautiful, but hi, Krim. Um, but I think my husband said they are beautiful, but I don't think we would ever own a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? I love guinea pigs. I had hamsters, but they only live a certain amount, and then they're only up at night instead of during the day, where guinea pigs are up and down all the time. So you can interact with guinea pigs and do it. Are they more work? Yes. Guinea pigs require a lot of work because they like clean environment, and I clean their cages maybe twice a week. Sometimes three, depending on how messy they can get. My messiest pigs are Belle and Luna. God, those two. And don't sit there and think that guinea pigs don't have personalities. Oh, mine do. Under unpopular opinion, we raised rabbits for every once in a while we made a pet out of one. Oh, see, a friend of mine rescued a rabbits because they were going to use it to cook. Yeah, I don't know. Rabbits, I don't know. They like to chew on things. I don't know. And I know you have to be careful with rabbits because of their back legs, that they can hurt their spine, if I remember correctly. Yeah. No, I no. I don't know. Are you see now? That's the only thing I didn't know about that. Maybe Sweethearts of Dolls Nursery can two female rabbits can be together as long as they're sisters, right? And you can't have two male rabbits together, correct? Because they will fight each other or something. Isn't that right? You have to put like a male and a female together, but you got to make sure that they're fixed. But I don't know. See, I don't know that much about rabbits because I thought if I just go buy a female rabbit here and a female rabbit there and just put them together, hey, butterfly, you know. Sorry about what happened in. Females are okay together. Okay. Do they have to be from the same breed? I mean, from the same litter? Oh, you're just waking up? See, I don't know that much about rabbits. I just don't know if you buy just two female rabbits from different whatever, and put them together. I didn't know if they had to be from the same litter or what. I don't know. Oh, you fell asleep last night. You finished your Christmas shopping? Yay, MJ. I haven't finished mine yet. I haven't started. I'm the idiot that waits till almost the last minute. But my family really don't want anything. They really don't. They just, I don't know. Certain family members are just hard to shop for. But see, I'm not hard to shop for. They can be from different litters, but rabbits are territorial and even the girls can fight. Yeah, see, that's the reason why I don't want rabbits. I just don't think I would have the room or the patience, if they separate, if they would fight. Oh, girl, you found some good deals. See, I told everybody there's nothing hard for me. You can get me anything and I'll be happy. You can get me baby clothes for my dolls, or makeup, or bubble bath, or socks. I wouldn't care. I like going thrift shopping. That's my favorite place to go is thrift shopping. I wanted to go thrift shopping, but I didn't. Oh, Butterfly, I wanted to show you my baby here. He's very heavy. That's why I didn't have him sitting on my lap for very long. But here's my baby. He is a full body silicone. He's full body silicone. All right, Pumpkin. So this is my baby. Oh, I got him from my friend. It was in a Reborn Doll group. She had him and she was selling him. He's very, he looks very real, don't he? But let me see if I can. He's atomically correct and everything. I mean, he's very heavy. Here's what he looks like. I'll take out his pacifier. I gotta fix your lips when you're getting dry. But here's what he looks like. And he's got rooted hair. This one, no. This one wasn't as expensive. I think I paid $400 for him. I paid $400. Connie has one, a silicone one. She was debating back and forth if she was going to get rid of her or sell her. I think Connie was going to sell her for like 100 and something, I think. I don't know. She was wanting to either sell her or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah. He's got a... Here's his little belly. Oh, if I can pick him up without dropping him. Here's his little belly. Yeah, he looks like a real baby. He's painted very nicely. He's, you know, you see this little hole right here because this is where they had to fill. You know, you'll see little holes in him. And then she said she got a scratch mark on here to look like he scratched his face. But yeah, he's beautiful. I want to get him retouched up a little bit more to have his hair, you know, in the back a little bit better. Yeah, this one she was selling him. I don't think she has any more. I'll have to ask her if she does. But she was just selling him, and I was like, okay. And she let me make payments on him. So yeah. He's very soft, very realistic. He's the, what do you call it? The marshmallow silicone. He's not like the firm, hard silicone. I mean, he's very squishy, like very soft, very soft. I got to give him a bath because he's starting to get a little sticky. But yeah, I love this little boy so much. I love him. I got to get him outfits. He's 20 inches long and he weighs 10 pounds. Hey. No, you have to bathe him because to get the stickiness off of him. I don't like drenched him. I just get a sponge bath and wipe him off because he'll get very sticky. I don't know where you can get the silicone matting powder. I just use like baby powder. I don't have it sitting here. Oh, and Etsy. And then she told me to use a brush like this to do his hair because it's rooted in there. So, hi Desert Channel, how are you? Is it pretty expensive though, Butterfly? But will the powder just help him better instead of having to give him a bath? Because I know they said if you give him too many baths, it could ruin his paint. Oh, really? Okay. Desert, he behaves. He's just being silly. I know him, Krim. He's just being silly. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out because I need to. I didn't know they said you can use baby powder. I just use the, well, not baby powder. What is it called? Cornstarch. They said you can use cornstarch on him to help him. But I mean, he's in excellent condition. I've only had him for almost a year. He's got like veining on him where you can see the veins. And on his legs. I mean, he's beautiful though. I mean, I love this little boy. I've been playing with him every once in a while because he's just very, let me see if I can show you his feet. Here's his little feet. You can see the vein on his feet. So, you know, and then on the bottom of his feet. So, no, she hasn't. I have her blocked, Butterfly, but she did go to Evelyn's page. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know. Once a year. Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me to bathe him, but I didn't know. They said you can use cornstarch to help keep the stickiness and the matting, you know, the thing. He's not like super sticky yet, but he's getting there and I need to powder him. But the only thing I have right now is baby powder. Okay. And I also, no, Butterfly, like I said, she went to Evelyn. And she wasn't rude to Evelyn or anything. She just messaged her that said something about somebody was, you know, thinking of her as a fake account or something. I don't know. So I asked Evelyn to send me a link to that channel so I can block it, because I just don't want no more. I don't. You know, I just feel like I'm going to lose my friends because of her, that she's going to them. Yeah. Hi, love reborns and dolls. How are you? Yeah, I just don't want to deal with it. I just, it just drives me nuts. It's something called Coffee Girl Twins or something. Yeah, I don't understand it, Krim. It's just, it's not right. You know, like MJ said, just go find your own group, your own friends, you know, just, you know, and I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or to her or anything, but you asked me to forgive you. I can't forgive you because the way she treated me and the way she treated Butterfly, I just can't allow someone to just attack a friend and then just think it's okay. You know, she snapped at me and said a few things, you know, so I can't. And like, you know, MJ said, you can't force people to accept your apology. You said you were sorry, just move on and go about your day. That's all you can do. You can't force somebody. If they say they don't want to, just move on. Just just go. Right, Evelyn? I know. I got to be careful because I know she watches my lives. It took me for a loop, Butterfly. Um, I will tell you, you know, I have friends that have like intuition and you know, I have seen spirits. Okay, I have seen a freaking ghost. Like I could almost reach out and touch her. It was at my mom's house. I didn't say a word. I just walked away. Like okay. So just because I'm friends with somebody who says they're a medium or they have seen spirits or they have seen ghosts, so what? I just don't know. She just said, I know, that's just what she thought it was. So I was just like, okay. I'm just like, whatever. It's okay. It's like, whatever. I don't know if she just felt like I was going to be dragged into that, but I told her, I said, just because Butterfly said that doesn't mean I am doing that. I'm just saying that's her, not me. But what does that have to do with not wanting to be my friend? Oh, okay. And then she kind of got mad. She did say, you know, that you blocked her, that she was being rude and stuff, and I just kept telling her that is Butterfly. You have to talk to her. Don't come with me with that because I don't control what Butterfly does. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Butterfly can block whoever she wants, say whatever she wants, do whatever she wants. It's her life. I'm sorry you got your feelings hurt, but there's nothing I can do. And then when she saw me in your live talking, that's when she messaged me, and we was in a group chat, her and I and some other friends of ours, and yeah, no, little sweethearts, I'm trying to do the same thing, sweetheart. Exactly. I you know, I like Butterfly said, everybody has what they like, what they believe in, what they want to do with their life. That's their business. I'm not there to judge and say, "Oh, you're wrong for this," or you're stupid for that." I don't say that. If that's what they want, if they believe that, or they choose not to believe it, then that's them, not me. But you don't want to be my friend because I'm friends with somebody who says that they are this. You know what I mean? That's what upset me. That just what hurt me. And I was just kind of confused, and I had to call my bestie. Right. You just, sometimes you have this intuition where you kind of like come across somebody and you're like, just something's just not right. Just, she just thinks it's, if you're talking to spirits, it's not God, whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. No, no, butterfly, it's not you. I told her, I said, I can be friends with both of you. And she just said, I can't be friends. Because she's this religious thing, and that's her choice, so. And butterfly, don't think that I would never unfriend you or anything just because of that. That's, no, I chose to just, I even gave her the ultimatum. I told her, I said, if you want to walk away from our friendship, I said, go ahead. I said, that's your choice. And she said, I think I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to walk away. I was like, okay, I'm not going to. Wait a minute, what? What do you think about this? When she is crying, she is lying. What do you mean? And that's fine, butterfly. That's fine. If you have that gift, that's amazing. You know, exactly, Little Sweetheart's Dolls Nursery. And I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm just upset. The Sixth Sense. Oh, we were just in a group chat, and I just thought it was kind of disrespectful to me that, it's just, I just don't want to deal with it. I just walked away, you know. I see dead people. I remember that movie. I mean, I have seen spirits, but it doesn't make me a bad person. I don't know. Like I said, I wish her the best of luck. I wish nobody any harm. And I accept people for who they are. And if she chose not to be my friend, that's okay. I'm not going to cry over it. The spirit that I saw, she looked just like a real person just sitting there. I had gotten up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go get me a drink of water. And I was just getting ready to walk into the kitchen, and I saw this woman, like an old lady, kind of heavy set. Do you think I like seeing spirits wake me up out of my sleep? See a tragic wreck? No, I don't like it sometimes, but I embrace what God. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, I just walked into the kitchen. I saw an older woman. She was kind of heavy set, and she had on gray hair with a bun on the back of her head. She had on a little apron, and she was sitting at our stove going like this. She was cooking something, you know. And I just looked at her, didn't say a word. I was kind of like frozen. And she just turned her head and she just smiled at me with the biggest smile on her face, just a big smile on her face. And then she just nodded her head like that at me and then turned around and walked in. We have like they call them French doors. She just walked right through the door and disappeared, and I never saw her again. So I don't know. I don't know who she was. I don't know who she was. I asked my mom, I said, did anybody die in this house? Was this house built on something? I don't know. I don't know. So I don't say nothing. And then I was sleeping. Now, this is the honest truth, and I've never shared it with anybody. I had come home from work, and I was getting ready to go to bed, and must have been asleep maybe 2 hours or so. And all of a sudden, I seen this man come up to me, and it was my grandpa. And he was dressed in his military uniform, and I could see it clear as day. And I remember him bending down to me, and he said, baby girl, that's what he always called me. And he goes, baby girl, Grandma's going to need you more than ever. You need to take care of Grandma. And just know I love you, and I will see you again. And I said, Okay, Grandpa. Okay. And that was it. And then he turned around, smiled at me, and disappeared. And right after that happened, the phone rang, and it was my grandma calling that my grandpa died. Now, you tell me how ironic is that? It's like, and then I remember crying to my mom, and I said, Mom, Grandpa came to me and told me this, this, and that, and he was wearing his uniform. He had this medal, this medal, this medal. And my mom was sitting there with a look on her face like, how the hell did you know what his medals were? She goes, he never, ever showed his medals. Never showed his medals. She goes, how the hell did you know? I don't know. And that was the only time I've ever seen anything. So, I mean, was that, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it was, Pumpkin. It just, I saw that, and it was just like right after he left and smiled, the phone rang. Grandma said, Grandpa's dead. I was like, what? I was just in shock. So that's the only times I've ever seen two spirits. That's the only time I've ever seen them. Then other things I've just heard, like sounds, and then they say sometimes you can smell things, like a certain kind of cologne, and you're like, God, I haven't smelled that in a long time. You know, like you'll just smell it. One time I was driving and I smelled cologne in the car, and I'm like, this is before I was married. And I smelled cologne. I'm like, man, that smells like a man's cologne. What is a man's cologne doing in my car? And then it was my grandpa's cologne. It was him with me. So, I don't know. My mom and uncle visit me often, and when my brain catches on, I say to them, you're dead, and they disappear. Wow. Yeah, sometimes I feel, now this is just how I feel, and I can't speak for anybody else, but I feel sometimes when the spirits, when people die, sometimes they don't know they're gone. And I think they're stuck here till they finish on business, or they can't go until they let their loved ones know that they're okay, and then they can go. That's what I feel, that they're here. What's that, Butterfly? Welcome, everybody. Please come in and say hello. Share your experiences if you have ever had. Okay, cool. Yeah, explain it. You know, I mean, just because people see that, I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't look down on anybody because of that. I think sometimes it's just a gift that you just were born with something special. You know, that you have that ability. Um, I don't know. It's just they say, what is it? A clairvoyant is what they call them. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So that's what that means. Okay. Wow. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, wow. Now that's kind of creepy. Now, my mother in law has actually said that. She's actually floated up and she said she could see her body laying there. She's actually said she has seen that. And I remember when my grandma was in the hospital, she was very sick. And she said that she could feel somebody going like this, stroking her hair. And she turned around and she said she saw her mother. And her mother kept saying, it's okay. So I don't know. And then my mom had an experience when my mom had her heart attack. She was in the shower and she just remember seeing her dad. And her dad said, honey, it's not time for you to come yet. It's not time for you to go. You need to go back. And she said he helped her go back. So I don't put it past it. When people say it, I believe it. Have you ever had people come to you in a nightmare and take you out of it? I've never had that PTX, but everybody's different. I've had dreams that felt so freaking real. you know. I don't know. It's just everybody's different, Everybody has their own. God has a plan for all of us, like I said, and He has us to do things. For some reason, I can sense things, you know. Exactly, 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 Evelyn. We all have something, and it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It's not witchcraft. It's not bad. Oh wow. See, that's hi, Grammy Raisin. How are you? How are you? I mean, if you've got that gift, embrace it. Embrace it. See, everybody has this gift, and if you have it, you're blessed. It's a sign from God that. Oh wow, Poland. Oh, that's awesome. I'm part Polish, unfortunately. I don't get scared anymore. I really don't. I really embrace it, because they said it's signs to warn you or to tell you something. It's something. Oh, I can remember my dreams like crazy. Like I almost like I could feel that I was there. The only thing is I don't speak Polish. I don't speak it. I'm I'm just partly. But, I don't. My husband even says the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm partly Polish, and I have a little bit of English, a little bit Irish in me, but I don't speak that language. No. Even my husband will go around and he'll say, "There's just something about this person I don't feel right about, or just something is off." And usually half the time he's right. So, I listen to people. If they tell me something they don't feel something's right, then I listen. See, that's what I think too, little sweethearts and dolls. That's what I think. I feel like, there's just something telling you. And I just listen. I don't know. I can't speak anything in Polish, honey. I can't. I don't know anything in Polish. I can't speak it. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not bad though, Krim. That's not bad. You know what I mean? It's just, ooh, you're making lunch. I'm sorry, Grammy, but I don't speak any other languages. I'm lucky if I could speak English. I get tongue tied on that myself. You know. Do I like Timu? I've never ordered anything from Timu. No, I've never ordered anything. I think, everybody's born. Okay. Okay, I had to hide that person because they were driving me freaking nuts. All right, sweetie, have a good night, hon. Hope you come back in, okay? That person kept asking me to speak Polish or to say something, and then kept saying, "Do you like Timu? Do you like Timu?" I'm like, "I know what Temu is, but I've never ordered anything from Temu. I've had friends have ordered from Temu, but I don't. But like I said, everybody's got a gift. Embrace it, love it. It's a gift from God, is how I look at it. Like for me, I've been through so much crap, it's not even funny. Now I know the signs I look for to watch out for, and like, bye. I'm like, nope, I ain't going down this road. Exactly. You know, I felt like I was going to die in a car accident, is how I felt. Because I would always see me driving, and I'd come around a turn, and my car just goes off the side, and I'm laying there, and like, nobody's going to find me, nobody's going to find me. And that's how I thought I was going to die. Oh, that's awesome. I like Aldi's. I like an Aldi's. They're a pretty good place. I can't wait to see your live pumpkin. It's going to be very interesting. You're going to be a little spicy. Like I said, I didn't want to upset MJ or anything, but it just, like I said, that situation just took me by shock. And I was just like, what the? Just because somebody don't agree with it, I'm not going to stop being friends with somebody. Yes, when you go live today, Butterfly, it's going to be very interesting. You're going to be spicy. When you go live. I'm just not going to stop being friends with somebody just because they have different beliefs or they have this talent. I'm not going to. Even my husband said the same thing. Mr. Cupcake even said the same thing. He's like, okay, so they didn't want to be friends with you because Butterfly said she was a medium. And my husband's like, how is that considered witchcraft? I was like, I don't know, babe. That's just what I was told. So now I knew somebody that I was friends with that I just knew she wasn't right. And when I went down in the basement of her house, I found something that was like a big flag. I was like, bye. I was like, no. Let's just say she had a, what is it called? A pentagram or something on the ground. And she would eat raw meat. And she wore blood in a vase or a vase or whatever around her neck. I was like, no, go away. I don't talk to her no more. It's like, nope. No. Now, if you want to talk about somebody who's doing witchcraft, you can go talk to my ex-friend, Natalie. Oh, dear God. I got away from her because I did not want anything. Oh, I do too, Pumpkin. I love meeting new people and learning new things about people. People have so many wonderful things to offer and kindness, and you learn from them. Not everybody's going to believe this or believe that. If you don't believe in God or heaven or hell, you don't believe in it, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want, say what they want, do what they want. That is their choice. They're given American right. Right, Krim? When I saw that, she had that on the ground painted, and she had an Ouija board, and she was... Nope. I was like, nope. Gotta gotta run, gotta go. And then after that, I got home, and I was praying. I was like, oh, please touch me. I haven't talked to her in years, but she has reached out to me every once in a while. Her daughter loves me. She still misses me. I know, Butterfly. I know you are. And I shouldn't have said anything in MJ's live. I shouldn't have said nothing. But I was just hurt. How could somebody make me feel guilty just because of this? and I should not have to feel ashamed or embarrassed. And then they asked, why is my house haunted? Exactly, Krim. But I can't be mean to her daughter. I helped raise her daughter. You know, her daughter's so beautiful and innocent and sweet, you know, and I love her daughter, but I just don't care for her mom. That's the thing. I don't wish nothing bad on her mom, okay? I don't wish no harm on her mom. I wish her mom the best of luck in life. I really do. I pray for her soul. I pray for her. But I just don't want to be associated with her because of that. But I still am respectful to her daughter because, again, I raised her daughter in a way. I helped. You know, I accept people for who they are. And Pumpkin, Butterfly, I know how you feel about your name being dragged and everything, honey. My name is dragged a lot myself. I got sick and tired of it. Every time I turned around, it was always my name. Always my name. Always. And I'm like, man, am I famous? My name must taste good in your mouth. Swish it around. That was wrong to say, Pumpkin. I'm sorry. That was bad, Krim. I'm sorry. Exactly. I did a lot of praying last night, and I did a lot of talking to my husband last night, and he just sitting there and he goes, you know, he said, it's part of being a YouTube. He said, now you know how celebrities feel, that they get their names dragged through the mud, people saying bad things about them, lies about the celebrities, and now you know how they feel. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I never thought of that. That's true. So it's just like being famous, you know, just, you know, you just, I know it's probably wrong to say this, Krim, and Evelyn, this might be wrong to say, but the more you talk about me, yes, it's bad publicity, but at the same time, you're giving me the views on my channel. You're helping people come see me, and then they're going to come and say, like, but I thought you said this person was blah, 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 blah. But I don't see that. You're like, so, you know, come to my channel. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the views and the likes. Thanks. Appreciate it. You're awesome. They say your haters are your biggest fans. You know, at first it used to hurt my feelings and I would get so angry, but now I just kind of laugh it off now because it's just like, okay. One, do you pay my bills? Exactly. See? See, Evelyn? They're giving you views. They're giving you the watch hours. Thank you. Keep it coming. Come on. Actually, you know what, Krim? My watch hours used to be, I think, before I hit 1,000 subscribers, they were like at 245, I think my watch hours were. Then it was at 400 and something, 85 or something. And now my watch hours are now 500 and something. So, hey, they're moving on up to that deluxe apartment in the sky. Sorry, I'm not going to sing because if I do, I'll kill everybody's ears. Kiss, why don't you kiss this? And I don't mean on my rosy red lips. Just come on over here and pucker up and kiss this. Oh my God, you just gotta laugh. My husband said, kill him with kindness, as my bestie would always say, kill him with kindness. Some of the most passionate stalks, nosy, are the haters that somehow put so much time and effort. Isn't that the truth, though, Krim? Isn't that the truth? That they have to go above and beyond to make an account after an account after an account after an account. You're just like, God, that's got to get so tiring. All that effort just to come in to say something negative and rude, like, what's that going to do? You know. This, it's like in Home Alone. This is my YouTube channel, and I have to defend it. I know, right, Evelyn? How do you come up with so many freaking emails? It's like, good Lord. Is it that tiring that you have to do this over and over just to come in to say something smart aleck to me? Okay. Thanks. Like I haven't heard that one before. Let me get another a brewski. What else are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me I stink? All right. Last time I took a shower was early this morning at 8 o'clock. But it's nice that you can smell through the camera. That's nice. Thanks. You must have some serious power that you can smell through the camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I understand, Krim, it's frustrating, it's annoying, it's tiring, and it's just mentally, physically tiring. You're just like, just don't know. But they're not going to stop. And like my bestie, Connie, I know you're going to watch this. Connie will tell me until she's blue in the face. Don't give in to them. Don't respond to them. Stay off their page. I wish I was more like Connie, where you don't give a shit and you don't care. But it's just like that little tick in me, just like, gotta look. You know what I mean? It's just, ugh. But I'm doing it. I'm trying to just focus on me. And my husband says, you're going to have people just talking about just everything in life. Just, just let it go in one ear and out the other. And my bestie, she has the best interest in for me. She cares. And, she says, I know it's hard. But she said, you're just going to have to learn to just... Life is like a puzzle. Ain't that the truth? Trying to find the missing pieces or find the missing link where it is, and then disconnect that line, that puzzle piece. We're all trying to get through life. We're all trying to survive. We're all trying to just make it out there. We're all just trying to live our lives and be happy. Butterfly, don't... I understand that, and, I've been accused of many things. But I never once thought that. I was just like, oh, Butterfly is just like me. She can sense things. She can see things, like, okay, I'm not the only one out here that's crazy thinking, am I the only one that sees these things? But it's just the way people look at it sometimes, I guess from their perspective, that's what they see. But we don't see that, Butterfly or Evelyn. We don't see it that way. They see it that way, and it's stupid. Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Exactly. I'm a Christian too. But there's, again, different types of Christian. But the way she was saying things, it was like she was like, you believe the Bible, you follow the Bible to a T, is what I feel. And I believe in the Bible. I believe in God. I believe heaven and hell. I know there are good spirits out there. There are bad spirits out there. And I'm blessed that I can have that sense that sometimes I could walk and meet a stranger on the road somewhere or out in public, and I can get that feeling. No, I read the Bible, but I'm not like follow the Bible to a T. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what you mean by thumpers, a Bible thumper. I don't know what that means. So maybe you have to explain that in your live, what that means. No, Butterfly is not alone in this because it's sometimes I get that sense, that feeling, because it's good to know. It's like your intuition. Like, I could walk by some complete stranger and I'll just get this feeling like, ooh, something's just off about that person. Just, I get bad vibes and I'll walk away. And I'll say a little prayer to myself, please bless that soul, but means people want to preach the Bible all the time and you must. Okay, thank you for explaining that because I did not understand what that word meant. That was something new for me that I've never heard before. So thank you very much for explaining that. I think I do have friends that are like that. I think that's how she was, preaching the Bible all the time, that you must do this, 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 and this. I think that's how she was. But like I said, I'm not a Bible thumper like that. I am not like that. I do read the Bible, but I don't sit there and preach, oh, let me preach this quote to you today. This is that. That's just not who I am. But if I do something, I'll do it for myself. You know what I mean? I know it was wrong for what she did. And I mean, all I could do is pray for her and everything. But just because I have friends that believe this, this, and that. Now, I have a friend who doesn't believe in heaven and hell, doesn't even believe there is a God. But I don't judge them because of that. And I'm still friends with them, but that does not affect me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, AZ. People are entitled to believe what they want and let them live their life. I don't judge nobody. And I don't judge them because they don't believe in God. They don't. They said there is no such thing as God. There's no such thing as the devil. The Bible don't exist. Okay. That's their choice. They're an atheist. That's fine. But it doesn't affect me. And they know that I believe it in God, and I do believe in that, and they're saying, that's fine. They don't ask me to prove it or nothing. They're saying, if that's what you want to believe, that's your choice. And we don't say nothing about each other. Exactly. Exactly. And, we all have our judgment day. So we just have to just believe what you want to believe and don't judge anybody because of it, or don't accuse of somebody of something when they don't do that. It hurt me when she said that about Butterfly, and I was like, okay. And I told her, I said, okay, that's Butterfly, but that has nothing to do with Courtney. It has nothing to do with me. Hey, Connie. Hi, Matt. How did the therapy go this morning? Or are you still there, Connie? Anybody want to come over and do my laundry? I know Connie said not to talk about it, but there was other people that were coming in here talking about it. Oh, you're still there? Oh, okay. Did you get him down the stairs okay? Oh, you're done working today? Oh, that's good. My day's just beginning. I still got laundry to do, and I got to mop the floors. So if anybody wants to come mop my floors, please come do it for me, because I hate mopping. Butterfly brought it up, Mama. Connie, it was Butterfly. She just told you it was her that brought it up, not me. And I was just talking to Butterfly and just... No, Butterfly was upset about the situation, that's all. She was just expressing how she felt. And I just... Yeah, so don't be mad at me. I didn't do nothing. You have your own tree service. Oh, that's dangerous. That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of work, though, but it pays good money, though. I hear being a tree service. Okay, Connie. Okay. Yeah, and I have friends that are, what do you call it? Not an electrician, but they like, well, I guess an electrician, they climb the poles and everything. So that's scary. I wouldn't want to do that job. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, you know, what Connie's husband does for a living, that's a lot of work and hard on the body. You know, being a trash person, that's hard work. That's very hard. Anything when you got to do a lot of lifting and climbing and stuff like that, that's a toll on your body, man. I hear you, Connie. I know you are, sweetheart. Like I said, I wish I could snap my fingers and everything goes away for you. I wish I could. I wish I could snap my fingers and take the pain and the stress away from you. I pray to God, I wish I could. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I know. Connie, I'm sorry. Please don't be upset, honey. I know you're stressed. I wish I could take all your pain away. I'm probably going to get something later. I think anybody that works out there is hard work. Doing YouTube is hard work. That's what I don't understand. You know, Evelyn, I mean, Connie, that's what I'm trying to understand. I'm confused about it as well as myself. You know, there's nothing wrong with, I mean, Connie sees the future. She has this intuition. She can tell if something's good or bad. And she will always tell me the truth. Connie is like my best friend in the world. She will tell me, she says, Courtney, there's something wrong about this, or there's something about this that I don't feel comfortable with. She tells me, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And it's good to listen to your inner tuition, you know, that something in here is telling you that it's a sign, you know, that you've got that ability to do that. I'm sorry, Connie. I did not mean to say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, see, I don't know the difference between a psychic and a medium. I don't know if that is the same thing or they're two different things. I don't know the difference. It's not like you carry a crystal ball or something. You know, it's just you just sense things. People sense things. Oh, Connie can. Trust me. Connie can. Connie's very good at it. My husband's like, yep, Connie nailed it on the head. Every time Connie says something, he'll hear it and he'll like, yep, Connie's right. Again. It is, I bet. Hold on one second, PTX. Yes, I have. And Connie laughs and she goes, I told you. Because every time something will happen. And I'll tell Connie and I'll text Connie and go, God damn it, Connie, I hate it when you're right. And she goes, what did I do now? And then I'll tell her, and she goes, I told you. I swear. Well, you want me to freak you out, Mama Cupcake? Sure. Connie has been right every freaking time. And it just freaks me out because it's like, damn, she's good. Hi, Piper. Sure, why not, Butterfly? I'm good, Piper. How about yourself, honey? You had a few losses, right? Yes. Yes, I have. Yes. I've had 6 miscarriages. Oh, my nose itches. One of them was a girl, and she's telling me right now, tell mommy I said I love her, and it's not her fault. Oh, that's good to know to hear. Yeah, I never got to know if they was a boy or a girl. I did everything in my power, like the doctor said. I did everything to a T, and I still lost the baby. 4 girls and 2 boys. Oh my God. I know. I'm trying not to cry. Oh, I would have had 4 girls and 2 boys. Oh, that's good that they're okay and they're in heaven. I hope. And I hope they'll be there when I come. Thanks, Butterfly. I miss him every day. I do. My husband misses him too. You know, it's just I lost I lost 3 of them in February. No, you're not freaking me out. No. I always just wonder I always just wondered if they were okay, if I had a boy, if I had a girl, what would they be like? You know, and I always wondered if it was my fault that I didn't try hard enough. You know, because I did everything in my power. I know I would have been a good mom. I know I would have. And it still hurts when people tell me, you know, try to hurt me because they know that's one thing. 4 girls was first and then 2 boys were the last. Oh. Well, at least I know they're all there together now and they'll be waiting for me. I always I always celebrate, you know, like how I wonder how old they would be today. Oh, they had all blue eyes. Yay! Because my husband and I both have blue eyes. Maybe that's why you're more of a girl mom. That's true, Connie. I never thought of that. That's true. I'm more of a girl mom. Yeah. And I have like a few boys. Oh, I bet it would have. It would have. I just wonder what they would have turned out, how old they would be, what they would be like. Would they have blonde hair? Would they have brown hair? Their eyes? Would they have their daddy's nose, mommy's nose? You know, I always wondered what they were like. I'm glad they're all together. In my heart, I'm still their mommy, even though they're not here with me. Oh, I will definitely tell them. I used to just think, why can't I not be a mom. That's all I ever wanted was to be a mom. And sometimes it hurts that I see all my friends have kids and I don't. And that's why I can't go to baby showers because it triggers me. That I'll never experience, carrying a child in me. I'll never experience a baby shower, a birthday, their first walk, their first day of school. Oh, I think she would look just like her, yeah. I will never get to experience those things. And then when I go to the zoo and I see all these parents with their kids in strollers and thinking, man, that could have been me someday. That could have been me. And it's just hard for me to explain to people why I have the dolls. No, no, Butterfly, it's not sad tears. It's happiness to know that they're okay. I just want to know that they're okay. They're in heaven. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted them so bad. But just for some reason, my body failed me. I know, Connie, I bet your mom is very proud of you. Maybe Butterfly would hear from your mom. Oh my God. I am so sorry, Butterfly. It's never easy when you find out you're pregnant and then you wait 6 weeks to go for your ultrasound and the doctor says there's no heartbeat. You see the sac, but not the baby. Oh. We need a group hug, Krim. We all need a group hug. Oh. Well, at least I know my babies are okay. They're up in heaven. They're up there with my grandma and my grandpa. And I'll see them again. All right, Connie. I'll see you later, sweetheart. Oh. That's good to know Connie's mom is always with her. Thank you, Butterfly. I feel better. I always wondered, did they make it to heaven? I always just wanted to know. And I wanted them to know that it's not my fault. But that's good to know. I miss them every single day. I talk to them. Wish they could be here. But I know I can't. I won't be pregnant no more. Yeah, thanks to Butterfly. I feel better. Now I know they're okay. And I'm going to see them when it's my time to go. My beautiful babies. I always dreamed that I would have girls. I always dreamed I would. I always had a feeling that I would have girls. Oh, it's been very tough for me, PTX. It's okay, Matt. It's okay. It's just, it's hard. Oh, they love my dolls? Oh, I'm glad that they come down here. It's good to know. No, I understand, Matt. I understand. It's just it's happy. It's happy tears. What do you mean? Wait a minute, Mama Cupcake? Why not name them? That way you can tell which is which once you meet them. Oh, I had names picked out for them, but I didn't want to use the names for them for my dolls because my husband and I had special names picked out for them. And Daisy, yeah, my husband actually wanted to name one Daisy because he loves daisies, and it was in the springtime when we were pregnant with our third, and it was just too painful. And I just didn't. Was yes, one was Daisy. Yeah, I just didn't want to name them because it just would bring back the big one with blonde hair. Yeah. Um, we just had names, but we didn't want to name the dolls that because it would just bring back, memories. I could call her Daisy here at home, but Hazel, it was kind of like a Hazel Rain is what Connie felt that it was called. That's what we call her, but her middle name will be Daisy. Hazel Daisy Rain. I've always wanted to be a mom. I always wanted to be one. And it's people just don't understand. Sometimes I want to scream at the top of my lungs. The third girl's name's Daisy. Yeah. Daisy May. Yeah, my husband wanted to name her Daisy. And I didn't have quite the middle name yet picked out for her because we were trying to figure out what goes well with Daisy. But, we just try to keep the names a little private because it just brings back memories and I cry every time I think of the names. But they were beautiful names that we picked out. I just wish I could have had it. I'll never get experience what it's like to have a gender reveal party. I thought about doing it with I'm Daisy. That's my girl. She's got mommy's attitude. She's got to get the attention out. Yeah, she's like her mama. Mom! That's her. I always had a feeling that one of my boys would be like Ricky. Yeah, she's very spicy, just like her mother. I always thought one of my boys would be just like Ricky. I was hoping one of them would turn out to be like my husband. He did not want to name any of our boys after him. He didn't want them to have his name. But he didn't want no junior. He wanted our babies to have their own name, their own uniqueness. Oh, I bet they would be all a bunch together. I bet they'd be wild. The last one really got me really bad. The last one did. But I'll just never experience any of that stuff. And it hurts because I was like, oh, man. But maybe it was just not meant to be. You know? Yeah, the last time I got pregnant was probably one of my boys. It was really bad. Really bad. I was bleeding pretty bad. And that one was the longest that I was pregnant. The others were early on. This one was the one that was longer. And then that's when they came in and told me that I shouldn't try to get pregnant because it could kill me. So I didn't. How far was that? I was 3 months on my last one. I was 3 months pregnant. And that one, it hurt. It was a lot of bleeding. Yeah, this one really took a toll on my body really bad. Yeah, that's just when my doctor came in and told me that it was not good to try to get pregnant anymore because my body wouldn't be able to handle it. And they said that I had more of a chance of having a stillborn, and or if I had the baby that I could bleed to death and my life was more at risk because of my thing they call the RH factor, that where my blood type doesn't match the baby's blood type or something, and my body automatically wants to just get rid of it. So that's why it caused it that way. Yep. Yep, I do. And then I have to get shots and everything, and it's just not worth it. So that's why I don't try no more now to have any more babies. I'm too old now, and there's more health risks if I try now to have a child. So, wow. Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes they said I could have a great pregnancy, and then there were times that I wouldn't, but a lot of them, no, I do have ultrasound pictures, but not here. They are packed away in a keepsake box that's locked up, that my husband has locked up, so that way I can't go in and look at it because I will cry. You know, I have like the first pregnancy test I took, the ultrasounds and everything, and I kept them. They're in a keepsake box that we had specially made, and I didn't have like their ashes. Yes, and like the little urns, they're like little tiny ones. There's nothing. There's the baby's names that we had written that we put in inside, and we just kept those in the box. So we will have them, you know, memories. But I didn't want to have them displayed or anything because I was afraid of all the tears and crying, because I do cry from time to time. Just when I hear my best friend or a friend of mine on Facebook says, "I'm pregnant," and I'm like, fuck. And she always tries to invite me to her house, and I'm like, I just can't. I can't. But I send her gifts and I send her things, for the baby. I go shopping for her and send it to her, but I just can't. London, yeah, actually, that was one of the names. I didn't know if it was going to be a first name or a middle name, but we both loved the name London because my husband was stationed when he was younger in London, and he liked that name. But we didn't know if it was going to be a first name or a middle name. Yeah, I'm not lying. It's the truth. We were going to actually name one of our babies. If we knew it was a girl, it was going to be named London. Because my husband was, like I said, stationed in London. And he just said, I like that name, London. But we didn't know, like I said, if it was going to be a first name or a middle name. We didn't know which one yet. We were thinking about it. I think my husband and I will be buried with them, I think. No, it's fine to ask, Krim. I'm gonna have them put in with us because nobody would want them, because it don't mean anything to anybody else. So I'm gonna take 3 of them, and then the other 3 are gonna be buried with my husband. Yeah, I'll have 3 of them. I won't know which baby will be with me when I go, but I'll have 3 of them, and then my husband will have 3. So we don't know. We have the urn sealed, so that way, and we didn't say boy or girl on them. We just put them in there. I had a baby book with all their ultrasounds and their names, and I just wondered what their personalities would be. I could be wrong on this one, but oldest one was Bridget. Bridget, kind of close because his grandmother's name was Bernadette, and and it's kind of close. It's close. You know, and they always called her. Oh, I will, Krim. I definitely will. I mean, Bridget was mentioned, but his grandmother's name was Bernadette. So it was kind of like in a B name. We were trying to go with a B name to go with his grandma, and then kind of, and the boys were going to be kind of like in the family name with like his dad's name, his grandpa's name. Kind of, we were playing around with all of them. So each of our family members would have one of the babies' names. So I don't know, but I'll have my hands full with all my animals up there and my babies. So, and I know my grandma and grandpa are keeping them safe, and his grandma and grandpa are keeping them safe up there too. So it's good to know that they're going to be there and they're safe and they're my guardian angels. I always feel that they're with me, even though I can't see them, but I know they're here. Oh, wow. Yeah, like I said, Bridget was mentioned once, but I think he was wanting, like begin with a B name, but we were trying to debate which one to go. Oh, I'm going to have an army up there. Oh, yes, I am. And they're all going to be beautiful. I know they're going to be beautiful. I hope the boys have my husband's good looks. And I know my girls are going to have my sassiness. That's what my husband always said. Oh, I know our girls are going to be just like their mother. Have an attitude. I said, well, duh. He said they're always going to be like mommy's mini-me's, is what he would always say. He would talk to the babies, when I was pregnant. He said, you're going to be just like your mother when you come out here. I know you will. But I think, God had a plan for some reason, no, Krim. I don't know. Sometimes I used to think it was just a curse with me. They're all over 6 feet tall. Thank you. Because my husband and I are tall. I always wanted to know if they were going to be tall. Your babies are with Jesus, and he is holding them in his arms. Oh, I know he is. I know they're there. I just want to hold them and love on them, even though I didn't get to love them here. So, it's tough. It really is. My husband says, oh, you would have been a good mom, Going to be big babies, yeah. I was wondering that, because I weighed 9 pounds 8 ounces when I was born. My husband was 10 pounds when he was born. So I was wondering if my kids. I know, Butterfly. I know it wasn't witchcraft. I know that. I always just, like I said. All right, Desert Channel. Have a great day, sweetheart. I got visions from my female cat. Oh. Ouch. Ooh, can you imagine that crim coming out of me? Ooh, 11 pounds coming out of my. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. I would have been like, ooh, I'm going to be sitting on a bag of ice for a while. I always wondered if they're going to be big babies because my husband was 10 pounds even when he was born, and I was 9 pounds 8 ounces. They would have been healthy babies, I hope. Beautiful big babies. Up in the you telling me, Crim? I would have been like, ooh. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. My last baby was. They said he probably. They didn't know if it was a boy or a girl yet, but it was a pretty big baby. So yeah, I still miss my babies. I still do. At Christmas I have a stocking. I have one stocking for my babies, and I just hang it up every year for Christmas. I miss them. But I know they're in a good place now, and I know they're happy, and I'll see them again. What? I'm not sure if that's something you want. What do you mean? You mean big babies? I would love to have big babies. I don't want puny little babies. Imagine doing the 6 times and oof. Yeah. Uh-oh. Evelyn? Yeah, but I don't know if they would say, is it worth it though, Krim? It would have. I mean, I don't know how I would have handled the labor pains. I don't know. I've heard people say it's very painful. I don't know. Oh, she's not in here. Oh, Evelyn might not be in here. She might be busy doing something. I don't know. I've heard say labor pain is very, very painful. So I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. I'd be sitting there probably yelling at my husband, look what you made me do. I don't know. But I would have loved to experience it. I would have loved to experience all of that, you know. Is it really that bad, Butterfly? Yeah, that's what I heard. They said it's very painful. I don't know if I could do it. I'd rather do teeth pain. I don't know. I don't know if I could have done it. But I would have loved to at least experience it, announcing to everybody I was pregnant. Really? That bad, huh? Did you take a epidural? I know they said sometimes that takes the edge off. Epidural does. I don't know if that's true or not. But I heard that's very dangerous too with epidural because, oh, it didn't? Yeah, see, some say it does work, some say it don't. Some say that it could cause nerve damage if they don't do it right to the mother, you know. They said, yeah, the labor pain is good, but then once the baby's out, you're like, ah. I was like, okay, I don't know. But I would love to experience of, having a gender reveal party and, you know, being baptized and then their first day of school and all of that. I would imagine right now my oldest probably would have been a teenager by now. Yeah, my mom told me the same thing. She said, you're going to feel every freaking pain. I was like, okay. Because she was trying to prepare me. Hi, Pickles. She was trying to prepare me for what's to come, you know. And she said, you're going to have this. And I was like, oh. Yeah, that's what my mom said. Hmm. I don't know. I I don't know, but I've heard now this. I don't know if this is true or not. I've heard that once you have a C-section, you always have to have a C-section. That you can't um have natural birth. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, Pickles, I'm sorry about your hedgehog. I saw the video of your hedgehog. Oh my God, so cute. So cute. You're going to be laughing at her. Hmm. Is she scared? Or she's like, nah, no big deal, mom. Yeah, but then when she starts to screaming and you're going to be like, told you. She is adorable though, Pickles. She was so sweet, so tiny. Just a tiny little thing. She's so tiny. Do you take her out and let her play around? How can anybody poison a poor dog? I mean, what is wrong with society today? Oh, she wants to go natural? Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh. Yeah, that's what I heard, Krim. I don't know because my friend, she had 4 kids and she's had 4 um, C-sections, and they told her that she couldn't do um, a natural birth because of her tearing and all that stuff. So they had to be very careful. PTX, get them. Oh no, what happened to her eye? Did you take her to the vet and see what happened? Yeah, I know. I'll come back and haunt. He hates your family. I don't know why. Ooh. Call the cops. That's a big issue, especially if it's an animal. It could be animal abuse. Yeah, I mean, who would do something like that, Krim? You've got to have no heart to do that to a poor innocent animal for no reason. Just because you may not like that person or you may not get along with that person doesn't give you the right to just freaking kill someone's dog. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. I feel so sorry for that poor dog. Oh, wow. Yes, I agree. Well, even though it was a year ago, though, PTX, it's still wrong for someone to do that to an innocent animal that had nothing to do with anything, didn't do anything. You know, you have to. Animals deserve the same respect and love just like anybody else. They need to feel safe. What? Oh, okay, that's my dog laying over there. I was like, what the heck is he doing? I had a feeling he did it when we rushed the dog to that. Yeah, could have. You never know. But your dog will be waiting for you when you get to heaven. You know that. I have animals up there that are going to be coming to me. I have a zoo. I have a zoo. I'll have 15 hamsters come running to me, 3 guinea pigs. Oh no, how can anybody? We've had that happen a lot out here, Krim. Out here, you can't even leave your dog. Bye, Pickles. I'll probably be getting off here soon because I got to go do some laundry. People, you can't even leave your dog out in the backyard to just do their business and run inside because somebody will climb over the fence and grab your dog and take it. Like, you know, and they also do it to your child too. You know, if you leave a kid out there, sometimes they can kidnap your child. It's like, geez. You don't feel safe anymore where you're at. You know, back then, you didn't hear about this stuff. You know, it's sad. I'm very protective of my dogs. I'm very protective. If they go outside, I sit outside. I'll sit at the table with my phone, just watch my dogs. You know, I don't let anybody, you know, and then like when I'm walking around with my dogs in the neighborhood, I don't just let anybody freaking touch my dogs. I'm sorry. Not that they're going to bite you or anything. You know, it's not that my dogs would bite or anything. I just don't like people touching my dogs. It's just for safety reason. Because sometimes parents will sit there and go, see, your dog tried to bite my kid. I'm like, no, he didn't. So I just say, please don't touch my dog. It's just, I just don't let people touch my dogs. My dogs are not mean or anything. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. You have to be very careful and watch your animals because there's a lot of sickos in this world. A lot of crazy people. It's just sad. You know, you just have to be very alert. Like I said, I'm very protective of my animals. I'm very protective of my family. I don't, you know, and I watch myself when I go out anywhere. I'm always looking. I'm always aware of my surroundings. Because like I said, I have, you know, there's people that don't like me and they don't live that far from me. So I have to watch them because they go into certain stores that I go to. So I have to watch my back. So, yeah, I'm always on the defense mode. I'm always on guard. You know, I shouldn't have to feel that way, but I do. You know, and I'm always tense, you know. I don't like going out by myself in public. I always go with my husband. You know, I like him driving, not me driving because I have anxiety. You know, so I feel better when he's with me. You know, my husband's very protective of me. You know, and I feel safe, you know, with my husband. So, oh, it's sad that they did that. I hope they, you know, if he doesn't get punished here on Earth, he will get his judgment day for what he done. He will have to answer to God what he did. And like we all do, we all have our judgment day with God. Butterfly, I'm hoping you will hit 15K today. I'm hoping you will hit it. When Butterfly hits it, we're all going to have a Dr. Pepper or a Coke. We're going to party. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He will get his pay. Trust me, PTX, he will. You lost 100 subscribers last night? What the heck? what? Now, here's what I don't understand. Now, maybe this is a glitch with YouTube. I went to bed last night, and I had 100. I had 1,042 subscribers. Okay. And then I woke up this morning, and it said I had 1,030 subscribers. I don't understand what happened. I'm like, I had 1,042 subscribers when I went to bed. Then when I woke up this morning, I only had 1,030. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a glitch in YouTube, or like Krim said, or TJ or Tara said that maybe it's because they're deleting bots, maybe, or they were not your biggest fan or something. I don't know what's going on, but it was just weird. I was like, wait a minute. I even told my husband that. I said, babe, I had 1,042 subscribers when I went to bed. And then when I said I woke up this morning, I had 1,030. And he goes, you lost that many subscribers within that time? And I go, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Half the time they are just unsubscribed people. That could be it too, Krim. I don't know. People just unsubscribed, or maybe they were just, YouTube got rid of these bots or fake accounts. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Or they could be coming from other people's channels, and then they're starting to see like, oh, they're not that bad, and then they just unsubscribe. Maybe they just subscribed just to see if you were this and that. I really don't know. I don't know, but it's just weird. You know, so I don't know. It just kind of took me by surprise. And then when I saw Butterfly's post saying that she lost 100 subscribers, I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. Maybe it's just YouTube fluctuates back and forth, I guess. I really don't know how YouTube works. And then I went live earlier this morning, and then it kept kicking me out. It would just like go blank and go to my main screen. It kicked me off of my YouTube. So I don't know what that means. If it means somebody is hacking my account, if somebody reported me, or because I checked my internet, it is fine. I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. I just didn't know what happened. It just kicked me out. I would go back in. I'd be talking. Kick me out. And I'm like, what the hell? What did I do? Then I've had some people say that means somebody reported you and they kicked you out of YouTube, or that means somebody's trying to hack your account. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm so confused with YouTube's, you know, and then I've heard some people say the algorithm is not working very much. It's like it's not pushing your videos out there. So I don't know what that's up with that. I don't know if it's because if I've heard people say don't put tags in your videos. I've heard people say put tags in your videos. I've had people, you know, this and that. And I just don't know what. Hi, Ava. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying to figure out how to. I don't think 100 people went and unsubscribe. See, I don't know, Butterfly. It's weird. Like, how in the heck did I go from 1,442 subscribers when I went to bed? And then when I woke up this morning at 4:30 in the morning, it said I had 1,030 subscribers. That just doesn't make sense. I'm just thinking, what the heck happened? Is it a glitch in YouTube? Is YouTube being a butthole? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. Now, I could understand if you lose maybe 2 or 3 subscribers here. You know, that's fine, you know. But when you lose that many in one setting, it's kind of like, what the heck? You got some nuggies cooking? Ooh, she's got some chicken nuggies. Are they dinosaur nuggies? I like chicken nuggies. I like some chicken nuggies. Now you're making me hungry. But I have to go do laundry. I have to do my husband's work clothes. Dino nuggies. Dino nuggies are the best. No, wait a minute. Do you dip yours in barbecue sauce or ketchup? My hair, look at my hair. I need to really, my hair is like thinning here up on the top. Oh, that's so bad. My hair's turning gray. Hey, Zach. See, that's what I don't understand, Zach. Everybody, just to let you know, I know who Zachary Carlisi is. He is my best friend. I know him. He's a legit person. He just doesn't post videos. I don't get it, Zach. 1 minute it says I have 1,040, and then it says I have 1,030. So go figure. You like yours in ketchup? I dip mine in barbecue sauce. Just I'll let you know, Zach doesn't do YouTube videos. He just goes and comments and subscribes to people. It's about time you come in, Zach. I'll be getting off here soon, Zach, because I've got to go do some laundry, and then I got to go make me something to eat, and then it's always fun. Never ends. The life of a wife. Oh, you like multiple sauces? My husband will dip his chicken nuggets in either ketchup. Sometimes he'll dip it in ranch. But he likes sweet and sour. He likes the sweet and sour sauce. Not me. I like either ketchup or barbecue sauce or the Chick-fil-A sauce. Ooh, that's my favorite. Yeah, Matt, just to let you know, Zach doesn't do videos, okay? All right, bye, PTX. See you later, sweetie. Have a blessed day. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, Zach doesn't do no YouTube videos. He just has a channel just to subscribe and comment if he ever sees something. I told him he should start doing videos. Well, that's good, Matt. Zach needs to do some videos. Showing maybe he's got guinea pigs also. And rabbits. I don't know. YouTube is just kind of flaky lately. I don't know. Well, that's good. They pay good money. That's awesome. I don't get paid for what I do, though. But I love what I do, though. I mean, I'm very blessed that I get to stay home, take care of my family, and, you know, do YouTube. I'm hoping that I will get up there to my watch hours up, you know, so I can start getting monetized and paid, you know. It may not pay a lot, but at least it's something, you know, that I'm contributing, you know. It gives me something to do because I enjoy when I do this, you know. Butterfly, hopefully she'll be going live soon. That way I can go watch her while I'm cooking. I mean, doing laundry. And then I need to do some videos changing some of my baby's outfits because some of them are wearing summer outfits. I'm going to eat first. Yeah, you got to eat first. Heaven forbid you ever want to eat while you're on live YouTube because then that's when people will start making fun of you. I've been there, done that. I'll never do that again. They're going like, you chew with your mouth closed. You eat too. You chunk. You what is it? You chew too loud. I'm like, oh my God. Let me take a little bite. Wait, I'm not done yet. I'm still on the first chicken nuggets. It's taking me 2 hours just to eat this one nugget. Do you ever watch those? Sometimes Butterfly, they have the mukbang. Good Lord, some of those people, when they eat some of that stuff, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't think I can eat all of that. Ooh, that's a lot. Some of these people have some of the food that they eat. I was like, oh my God. That's awesome, Matt. Hi, Holly. They do. That's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, that they're like, I don't know what country they're from. Oh, okay, Matt. Well, enjoy your job, dude. Okay, I will see you later. I'm gonna probably get off here soon. But I don't know what country she's from. But man, I mean, she has a plate this freaking big, and I mean, she's got all this food. I'm sitting there going, like, she's got like the looks like ramen noodles or something, or spicy noodles. I mean, the thing is about that freaking big and about that thick, and I'm like, and you're a skinny little girl. How the heck do you fit that in your? I probably eat about like 7 bites, and I'm like, okay, I'm full. I couldn't finish it all. I couldn't. But the one that I love watching, it's on YouTube. It's a husband and wife, and they have the cup over their belt, and they're going, dun, 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 and when they do, they whack each other right on the head with a pool noodle. I would love to do that with Mr. Cupcake. They don't even eat it all. They share it off. That's what I thought too, Krim. I thought, because I'm like, God, there's no way one individual can eat all of that. There's no freaking way. Not even a man can eat that much. That is like way too much. Because if you ate all that, that ain't going to be good coming back up. I have another account. It got banned of the live. I'm Taylor, and I'm blacklisted. Why? I'm confused. What? Banned of the live. I'm Taylor. Okay, I'm trying to remember who you are. Wait a minute. I have another account. It got banned of the live. I'm Taylor. Taylor who? And you're blacklisted. Why are you blacklisted? What was your original account name? Taylor what? I'm trying to understand what you mean, Holly. Are you from Butterflies Live? Or somebody? Oh, that's fine, Evelyn. I'm just trying to figure out who Holly is. She said she's Taylor, but Taylor who? Are you Taylor or Tyler? Butterfly, I'm confused. Two? What do you mean, two? Evelyn might have, she might be on her Bible channel. She's got 2 channels, Butterfly. Evelyn is her main channel, and then she's got Illuminating. Wait a minute, Evelyn. Oh, crap. Who's Nurturing Warrior? Is that you, Evelyn? I am. Ow! I just hit my knee. Evelyn. The Nurturing. Okay. Evelyn, there's somebody in here with Nurturing Warrior. Sorry, my dad came back from his appointment, and then now it says. Okay, but Evelyn, you're in here, and also Nurturing. Okay. Evelyn, scroll up. There's one that says the Nurturing channel, And then you're in here. So are you on both of your channels? Oh my God. Okay, Evelyn, if you scroll up, there's one that says the nurturing. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that I misunderstood you. I apologize. No, there's the nurturing channel that said, sorry, my dad just came back from his appointment. And then now you're talking on Evelyn. So are you on both of your accounts? Or did your other account get hacked? So that's all I'm just asking. I mean, I didn't know if it was both of your accounts or did somebody impersonating you? I can't go and look to see because it won't let me. Okay, it must be gone because I don't see it. No, what I'm saying is there was somebody that came in here that said the nurturing, whatever it was, channel. Sorry, my dad just got back from his appointment. And then all of a sudden, you came in and said, no, this is me, Evelyn. So I don't know if your other account just got hacked. Because Cram, if you want to go post it on Evelyn's... No, Evelyn, we're just trying to protect and make sure to see if your account got hacked, or are you on both accounts? Are you in two accounts? I'm confused, Butterfly. I don't know, because there's a lot of people that like to impersonate Evelyn. And I don't want to block that account. I know, that's what I'm thinking too. I don't know. What do you mean, Hallie, Alan? No. Are you Taylor or Tyler? I'm confused. Cram, can you check that out for me? Or Butterfly, please let me know because I'm confused here. I don't know, Butterfly. You got to do what you got to do. If you think I should or not, I don't know. Evelyn, I'll message you later. When I get off here, I'll message you. So as soon as they came in, Evelyn nurturing account pop. Yeah. You're new here? Okay, I'm confused because you said you're Taylor and I don't know. Yeah, Evelyn, because before you came in here, there was somebody that said your nurturing account came in and said, oh, my dad just came back from his... Oh, she's new here. Oh, okay, Holly. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. I didn't understand what you were saying. I'm sorry. Taylor's my other account. Oh, Taylor. Okay. Krim, send me the screenshot so I can show Evelyn when I message her when I get off here so that way she can see what I'm talking about. Hi, Piper. Yeah, Butterfly. I don't... Okay, Evelyn. I don't know. It's Hey, Evelyn, if you're still in here, go to Butterfly's wall and check out the screenshots, and she'll show you what she means, so you understand what we're talking about. And I will call you when I get off here. Oh, I had changed it to Evelyn already for 3 days. Oh, so you changed it back to Nurturing Warrior? YouTube is Euban. What? YouTube is YouTubing? Okay, I'm confused. What do you mean, Krim? 1 minute it says Evelyn, and then it says this. I haven't changed my name from Evelyn. Okay. Now it says Evelyn. Then it says Nurturing Warrior. I'm having a... I hate it when YouTube does that. That switches back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Stop that stuff. Stop that. Well, 1 minute it says Evelyn. Then it says... Yeah, Evelyn, I don't know. It was kind of confusing. Now, now it just says, Evelyn says, it's creeping me out right now. And then it says... Krim says that's what's happening right now. And then it says the Nurturing Warrior. I will see it on there right now. So it's got Evelyn and the Nurturing Warrior in here at the same time. Butterfly? I need to go to the padded room, please. I need to go to the padded room. Mommy? Mommy? I don't understand what the... Do you see this, Krim? You can see that it was just Evelyn, and then it has... I want to see if I can screenshot it myself, too. That's freaking weird. See, Butterfly? I don't know. That's just bizarre. It's bizarre. Crisis averted. It's eventually a glitch that switches back and forth. Your new name to the old name changes back. Either that or we're in the Matrix. Evelyn, is this you? The Nurturing Warrior? Yeah, Krim, somebody hold me. I'm gonna go in Butterfly's treehouse. Butterfly, I'm coming. I don't want to be alone in this Matrix YouTube. This is freaking weird. This is bizarre. Because we are all lost and found at the same time. Let's go in the treehouse. I'm coming. I got my coffee. I got one of my babies. Let's go. You got the moonshot? All right. Bring the nuggies. Cram, bring the nuggies. Bring the dino nuggies. Bring the microwave. I don't know, Piper. It's just weird. It's weird, Piper. This is just bizarre. It's like they're in here at the same time. It's just weird. Evelyn, are you still in here? You know, I'm worried for Evelyn. I don't know if her account got hacked because she's had this happen before. I don't know. This is. I hope nothing like this happens to you, Butterfly, when you go live. I hope none of this happens.